In a peaceful village surrounded by green fields and simple living, there lived a man named Mr. Eve. He was a calm and hard-working man who married a gentle and kind-hearted woman named Amara. Their love was pure, and their home was full of laughter, peace, and hope for the future. Years into their marriage, they were blessed with two beautiful daughters, Ada and Epheoma. Though Mr. Eve had always dreamt of having a male child to carry on his name, he cherished his daughters dearly and did everything possible to raise them well. Amara poured her heart into nurturing the girls with love, wisdom, and strength. But as time passed, the joy in their home began to fade, not from within, but from the whispers and pressure of Mr. Eve's family. His relatives constantly reminded him that he had no son, calling Amara names and blaming her for what they saw as failure. His mother and brothers insisted that a woman who couldn't give him a son should not remain in his house. Eventually, the pressure became too heavy. One afternoon, after a tense family meeting, Eve returned home with eyes filled with sadness. He looked at his wife and in a quiet voice told her that his family wanted her out. Amara didn't argue. With silent pain in her heart, she packed her things, took her daughters, and walked away from the home they had built together. Mr. Eve's family was quick to bring him another woman named Loveth. Young, lively, and praised by everyone, she moved into the house and not long after gave birth to a baby boy. The family rejoiced, believing their troubles were finally over. But what followed was far from peace. Eve's new home was filled with arguments, disrespect, and unrest. Loveth didn't have the patience and heart Amara once brought into his life. While Eve's life became more chaotic, Amara was building a quiet legacy in the city. She worked multiple jobs, endured hardship, and made sure her daughters never lacked education or love. Ada became a successful medical doctor, and Epheoma became a brilliant tech entrepreneur. Despite the pain of their past, Amara raised her daughters to walk with grace and forgiveness. Years went by, and Mr. Eve grew older and weaker. One day, he was diagnosed with a serious liver illness. His so-called blessing, the son, was too young to help, and Loveth had already left him, taking the boy with her. Alone and filled with regret, Eve sent word through a friend, begging to see his daughters. To his surprise, Ada and Epheoma came. Dressed simply but radiating success and strength, they stood beside his hospital bed. Without anger or pride, Ada held his hand and said, "We are here, Papa." Eve broke down in tears, asking for their forgiveness. "I wronged your mother. I wronged you. I listened to voices that destroyed my own home." With calm hearts, the daughters forgave him. They paid for his surgery, moved him into a better hospital, and cared for him like the father he once tried to be. Amara also came, not to stay, but to show that forgiveness was greater than revenge. Mr. Eve recovered slowly and now lives peacefully in a small home built by his daughters. They opened a foundation in their mother's name to support girl-child education, using their story as a light to inspire others. In the end, the daughters he once overlooked became the very hands that saved his life. And through their kindness, love, and success, they taught the world that children, whether male or female, are all blessings when raised with love.